Namo Namaha. Swagatam to this class. Let us begin with the Prarthana. Gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guro paramam shishurasmi guru matirasti guru mama pahi guru gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guro paramam shishurasmi guru matirasti guru mama pahi guru gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guru paramam shishurasmi guru matirasti guru mama pahi guru. Welcome to the class. We will begin with today. We have completed the Atmane Padi Pada Vyavasthayaha Purvarangam Asmabhihi Kritam Gata Kakshaya. Adhuna Atmane Padinam Agre Rupani Sarvam Drishtva Agre Gachama. Asmin Pathe Lat Lakaraha Lang Lakaraha Cha Dattam. Adhuna Yat Pustake Dattam Tataham Adhuna Vadami Patami. Edat Sarvam Pustakasya Eva Padartham Edeshaha Sarvaha Padarthaha Pustakadeva Yatha Tatham Svikritaha विद्यार्थिनः पृच्छन्ति पुस्तकम् आवश्यकम् इति तस्य पुस्तकस्य चिन्ता मास्तु अत्र लभ्यते अनेन अलम् एवम् अधुना अहं पठामि आत्मनेपदीनां विषये किं लिखितम् इति The suffixes that are added to the roots are of two kinds, namely Parasmaipadinaha and Atmanepadinaha. Okay, Parasmaipadins and Atmanepadins. So it is the root. Remember, what is Parasmai Padi? Padi is the root. Okay. So don't confuse it with Pada. Okay. Atmane Pada, Parasmai Pada. Don't confuse with it. So it's Padi. Something which has got Pada is a Padi. Okay. So that is the magic word. So we should not be saying in the Atmane Padi, this is happening. So it's in the Atmane Pada, this is happening. So this pada is taken by that root, that's why it is padi. Okay. Then those which get both types of suffixes are called ubhaya padins. Okay. So parasmay padi and atmane padi dhatus, both taking the atmane pada terminations and the parasmay pada terminations are called ubhaya padas. All the roots discussed in the earlier lessons were Parasmaipadin. So when we introduce Sanskritam, what comes more natural is, I don't know why this is so. I wish we introduced with Atmanipadin so that there was no confusion for people. Then they would be equally like perplexed with Parasmaipadins maybe. Hey, where did these come from suddenly in between? Until now, it was very happy with te, ite, ante, se, the, dve and all. Where did this ti, taha, ante come from? So they would ask that way. Anyway, anything should be first. Something should come first. Kisi ko to bakra banna padega. So parasmay pada becomes the bakra. And then atmane pada comes very slowly. And then just like a very royal this approach. And then we tend to say, hey, what happened? Where did this come from? It was so natural that we had Parasmay Pada. It looks so like it looks so convenient, familiar, and this Atmane Pada looks very unfamiliar. All these feelings come up. Nothing like that. So for all practical purposes that we have discussed last time, please take Titaha Ante and Te Ante as equally same meaning. Nothing to worry, nothing to change, except the terminations. Okay, that is the ultimate answer I want to give you, because this vyavastha is not held up totally. So don't worry. So nothing is like unusual, nothing is very usual. It's usual from Sanskrit point of view. Okay, not just that they are introduced at a later level. So these relations are like connections are all set. You know, when we when we build a house, what we do, we first give all the connections of the switchboard. The switchboards are not yet put. Some wires are just pulled through that pipes and they're just left like that. Later the switchboards come. All the switchboards, the person will come, set and go away. Then a fan doesn't move when we put on this. What happened? And some other person comes and that wire he pulls and he attaches to that switch behind, and then the fan starts. So this is a stepwise. So when the connections are all already set in the above in the roof, all the connections are set with that wirings and all. Then it is our system is ready for taking more. Then the AC comes, then the washing machine comes, then the all other these things come into the house. Same thing like that. So with Parasmaipadi, we are like totally equipped. Our mind is like this is Pratham Purusha, this is Madhyam Purusha, this is Ekavachana, all connections are set. That picture is very clear in our mind. Now Atmanepadas come, and it is very easy to just, the concept is ready. Just so dabbe ready here, you just have to just put, okay, te in the box of ti, ite in the box of taha. That's all. Now you don't have to redefine what Purusha, what Vachana, this, that. We did not define what Lakara. Okay, all that. Am I audible now? I'm sorry. Is it okay? Yes. Yeah. Am I audible now?
Can you increase little volume, ma'am, please?
Is it now okay? I think it's your end maybe, because it's like normal volume I have put it.
Okay, thank you. Dhanyavad.
You are audible. You are very much like your voice is perfect.
Dhanyavad.
Yeah. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah. So this is how the connections are set, and we have like now very clear idea about what is what. So putting the new things into the this thing is very convenient. Like the house is all set, the bedroom things in the bedroom, the front room things in the front room, kitchen. Then the new things come when we buy new things in the house. Then we know where to put it. The sofas come, we put it in the drawing room. The bed, the cot comes, we put it in the bedroom. We get some utensils, we put it in the kitchen. Anything new is brought, we just put it in. Everything Vyavasthita is there. So please see this Atmanepadi like that. I am giving vision because what happens is, unless you are comfortable mentally and more physically also, like physical brain is involved in thinking, until you keep rejecting it. I have seen this rejection in the students, like they don't like why this, we are comfortable with Parasmapadi, they don't learn Atmanepadi dhatus, they just reject, they just say we don't need it, they give it less importance. If they have to do it, they will do it with lot of like reluctance and all. So all that should go away. Treat Atmanepadi equal to Parasmapadi. First thing, no discrimination, nothing, no change in the meanings, nothing is there to worry. Okay, it's just change of form. We can accommodate, we can take it. That kind of readiness, please enter with that kind of readiness with Atmanepadi. That will help you a lot. Okay, for the beginners at least, I'm telling. Those who are already like aware of Atmanepada and all forms and all, that's okay, they are comfortable. But if any like inhibitions are there regarding those forms and all that, please remove it, right? It's as they are very equal, they are very in the same level they are. Okay. Now, so in the Atmanepada, these are the Akhyata Pratyayas. What are Akhyata Pratyayas? The ending terminations, that's all. So te, ite, ante, se, ithe, dhve, I, vahe, mahe. So this I becomes a, this ithe becomes ethe, this ite becomes ete. Okay, that's all. When you take the termination to the dhatu and attach it, actually, it changes to ete. Okay, ete, ite, ethe. And this a, though we learn it as e, it's going to become a. Okay, so a, vahe, mahe. Okay, so please remember this, learn it by heart. Then we will go ahead. So this is lang lakara. So that was for lat lakara, that is vartamana kala. Okay, vartamana kala is there. Then we have this lang lakara. Lang lakara is bhuta kala. So they are ta, tam, anta, tha, tham, dhvam, e, avahi, am. Same thing. This okay. Okay. Then these are the forms. Like directly we are taking the dhatu and attaching the pratyas and making forms. Yes, Amita Bhagini.
Ram, I thought you were going to ask us to
Read,
say the form.
I know. Please read it. Read the forms, yes.
मुद् धातोः क्रियारूपाणि लट् लकाराः मोदते मोदेते मोदन्ते मोदसे मोदेथे मोदध्वे मोदे मोदावहे मोदामहे.
So you can find out easily, like te, ante, and all these things easily you can find out, right? So please try to
Knowing
do
the format.
Same
Knowing the format. Yeah.
in the form. Can you put it here on this table? See, in this table, can you read it out?
Yeah. Which the same dhatu?
Same dhatu or labha you can take. Labha.
Labhate, labhete, labhante, labhase, labhethe, labhadve, labhe, labhavahe, labhamahe, labhamahe.
Good. Very nice. Yeah. Now I unmute Jayanti Bhagini. You can read this table. Jayanti Bhagini, are you there? Okay. Annie Mary Bhagini. Yeah, Jayanti unmuted. Okay, next you read it. Yeah.
मुद् धातोः क्रियारूपाणि लङ् लकारः.
Don't say lang, it's lang lakara, lang, that's all.
Correct. लङ् लकार, very correct. लङ् लकारः प्रथमपुरुषः एकवचनम् अमोदत, द्विवचनम् अमोदेताम्, बहुवचनम् अमोदन्त, मध्यमपुरुषः एकवचनम् अमोदताः, द्विवचनम् अमोदेताम्, बहुवचनम् अमोदध्वम्, उत्तमपुरुषः एकवचनम् अमोदे, द्विवचनम् अमोदावहि, बहुवचनम् अमोदामहि. धन्यवादः.
Astu. Annie Mary Bhagini will try to do the same thing with these. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Read, I mean, put labha dhatu in this place and read out from the terminations.
Yes. Alabhata, alabhatam, alabhanta, alabhathaha, alabhatham, alabhadvam, alabhe, alabhavahi, alabhamahi.
Correct. Very good. Okay. But
I want to say yes.
etam. That is that. Only this much.
Yes, I forgot.
Fine.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we start. Thanks for the raised hands. We will call each. Okay. I'll call names. Vayuna vrikshaha kampante. Jyoti Lakshmi Bhagini.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಭಗಿನಿ. ವಾಯುನ ವೃಕ್ಷಾಹ ಕಂಪಂತೆ. ವಾಯುವಿಂದ ಮರಗಳು ಕಂಪಿಸುತ್ತವೆ.
Can you tell in English, Bhagini?
By air, trees are ಕಂಪಂತೆ.
Quiver or tremble? Okay.
Tremble. Okay.
Quiver.
Shake.
Okay. So due to wind, the trees shake.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Sheila Krishnan Bhagini. Kitaha sasyani badante.
Ram Ram Bhagini. Kitaha sasyani badante. Kitaha is insects. Insects spoil the crops.
Okay. Insects trouble. Okay, trouble. We cannot say it's troubles. It's like
Destroy.
Yes. Badante is the infect or
Infected by.
yeah. So what do insects spoil is the right word, I think. Okay. So not trouble, definitely
Or
not.
destroy.
Yeah. Spoil, destroy is okay. Spoil we can take. Okay, in this context we have to take. So they are paining the crops, we cannot say. Okay. Actually, badhate is to pain, isn't it? So he says, na yada yatha badhati badhate. So that story we all know. So in that he says, so it's paining, it's painful. So they affect is another. Yeah, we can
They affect. The crops are affected by insects. Insects affect the.
Insects affect the crop.
That will be like passive. Affected will be.
Yeah.
So troubles or destroys also.
Yes. We can say, I mean, it's not wrong to say destroy or spoil, but I was like trying to be very like near the badha word. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, for more entries, yeah, sure, Mastu. I'll try to check the dictionary.
Ma'am.
One moment, Panchanadam sir, I'll allow you to sir. Who is speak? Nataraj sir, please speak.
Yeah, this one, Sasyani plants, crops. Is there any other word, Sanskrit?
Sasyani, no, I think. Crops, for crops, Sasya is the only, but I checked previously for something else. I could not find anything else.
Dhanyavad.
So yes, affect is the word. Annoy. So what the dictionary says: to harass, oppress, torment, press hard, annoy, trouble, disturb, vex, pain. Okay, so all these kinds of words are there. Resist, oppose, thwart, check, obstruct, arrest, interfere with. Okay, attack, assault, assail, violate. Oh my God, repel, remove, suspend, set aside. Lot of words, but nothing is suitable in this context. So I think we can say spoil the crops, disturb the crops. Okay, something like that.
The infect crops. Can you do that? Because it's essentially destroying it.
Infect. Infect. Yeah, we spoke of infect. Harm also. Yeah. Thank you, Shashreka Bhagini. Harm also seems to be. But badha is to, like, badha is not harming actually. Badha is to cause some disturbance and pain. So harming is more this thing. We can say infect or affect. Okay, we'll take both.
Discomfort.
Discomfort, some kind of discomfort, but for crops we cannot say discomfort.
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Yeah, we can say with others. So badhinchuta we have in Telugu.
Badhitu, yeah.
Right. Anyway. So this is, I think, enough. Now we'll go ahead. Diva Suryah Ratrau Chandramascha Rajete. Kala Bhagini.
Diva Suryah Ratro Chandramascha Rajete. Daytime, the sun shines, and in the night, the moon shines.
Daytime. During daytime.
And together.
You can say during daytime also. Okay.
Okay. Diva is during, is it? Okay. In the day.
Okay. In the day. During the day. Not in the day. It's during the day.
Yeah.
So it's Saptami Vibhakti, right? Ratrau.
No, it's not Saptami Vibhakti. It is an Avyaya. But still it is in the or during the.
He said Ratro. Ratro is Saptami Vibhakti.
Ratro is Saptami.
Right.
Ratro is doubtlessly Saptami. And it's a like inflected word. It's not Indeclinable. It's a declinable word. Okay. So rajete. Yeah. So I think you know this Raj Dhatu. Rajate, Rajete, Rajate.
Yeah.
So like atra, tatra, here, there, like that. In that also we have a saptami sense. Don't you, Vrataha? So when we say diva, also some such thing is happening. In the avyayas, we say atra, tatra. Don't we have the sense of saptami there? Tataha, ataha. We have a sense of panchami there. But still they are avyayas only. In the same way. Next question, we will go for Kohamji. Sakhyuhu kushalavartaya vayam modamahe.
Sakhyuhu kushalavartaya vayam modamahe. Am I audible, madam?
Yes.
Bhagini? Am I audible, Bhagini? Namaskar. Namaste, namaste. Friends, well-being, the news of friends' well-being makes us happy.
Okay, correct. You by the like language idiom wise, it's okay. But kushala vartaya, there is a trutiya in that, and vayam is in subjective mode, like in the nominative mode.
Okay, we
Rejoice.
We rejoice in our friends' well-being.
Not in
well-being, news of our friends' well-being.
By the news, because it's Tritiya.
By the news, okay.
So we all rejoice
We
by
all
the well-being
news
of
of friends' well-being. Okay.
Yeah.
Dhanyawada, Bhagini.
So Kushalavarta means good news.
Kushala means well-being only, not good news. Kushala is somebody is okay, somebody is doing fine. So that is called well-being only, na? So Kushala, Kshema Samachara, we say in Telugu a lot. So somebody is okay, somebody is not harmed by something. So they are okay, they are doing fine, they are healthy. So it can be related to all these elements. Okay. So by is important. What I'm trying to say is here by the news of the well-being. So that is important. This by. Okay. And Sakhyuhu of the friend. Okay. So that was important. Delighted is also a very good word. Pleased is also a good word. Thank you so much, PG Bhagini. Yeah, it's right. We are all delighted and we are pleased. Yes, right. We rejoice. True. Correct. All these words are okay. Okay, let's go for the next sentence. Ganesh Bhrata. Sitayah patihi setoh bandhanaya ayatata.
Sitayah patihi, Sita's husband, Seto bandhanaya, bandhanta
Ayatata.
Ayatata, I don't see what it is.
Yata dhatu. Yatate, yatete, yatante. So ayatata is which lakara?
Lang lakara?
Lang lakara, correct. Yes.
Lang lakara.
Yeah.
Sita's husband, Seto bandhanaya. Bandham is friends, family.
No, that's bandhu. That's different. Bandhanam, Setu bandhanam. Setu bandha, famous place is there. What happened there? Rama had built a bridge. Setu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Sita's husband. Setu Bandhanaya.
Okay, let us see. Sita's husband tried to build the bridge.
Oh.
So yat is to try. Okay.
ISSS tried.
So
Okay.
here actually it's not build a bridge. We have to correct this translation. Sita's husband tried until here it is okay. For the building of the bridge. Okay, here Setoho Shashti is there, isn't it? For the, and here there is a Chaturthi. So both are not reflected in this translation. Do you see that?
Okay.
So, for building of the bridge.
Okay.
If I translate, I'll be like this. Okay, I try to bring out all the sense of the words there.
Ma'am, etata can be effort. Prayatnam etata is effort.
Effort is not used as verb, right? Can effort be used as verb? He efforted. Can we say that?
They put effort to build a bridge.
To make effort.
Why? Try is a good. Try is good.
Yatna, no? Yatata. Yatata is try.
Do you find make effort as better option than try?
No, you have to tell ma'am.
No. Prayatna is effort, but effort in English is not a verb. That's what I was thinking. Okay, make effort we can say, but do you find it better than try? And why? I'm just discussing. I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm saying, can you discuss this? Why do you feel so? You have a point. Actually, I want to bring it out.
I think tried is better than effort in this context, even though effort can be used in other contexts. Here, in order to build the bridge, he tried. So
yes. Keeping Rama in view, and the bridge was not a very big deal for him, so effort is not needed here. But okay, otherwise we can say to make effort is a good option. But I was trying to replace one word than two words. That's why I was thinking. But people thought yat is more near to effort. So that's a good sign. For the language sense, it's very good sign. I appreciate it.
so like a prayatnam, right? Yeah, effort means prayatnam. So it's a derivative of yata, but I think in this context, it is when you could have used prayatnam, right? Prayatnam, right? Prayatnam krutavan, but I think Vandana ayatata, in my opinion, try is better.
Okay, let us see if any other word is there. I am checking update. So I am just putting yat there and checking. So one more. So yat is to attempt, endeavor, strive. Yeah. I think these are better to
attempt is better.
Attempt is very beautiful. Isn't it? Exert oneself. Yeah.
Maybe attempted is also a good choice. Attempted also is a good choice.
That's why I was he attempted to build a bridge. So dictionary also solves certain problems. Good. Well discussed. Thank you so much for all your inputs. You're actively writing in the chats. I am reading them. Okay. Thank you so much. Attempt is like already suggested by Nagni. Yes. So that's help in making of bridge. In making of bridge, bandhanaya. Yes, that is also good. Bandhanam is building and making. See, making is any general doing, but the setu bandha here we are using something like putting together. Okay, so Do we make a bridge or do we build a bridge in English? Which is more idiomatic? What, which do you find?
Build is more apt.
Isn't it? Huh? Build we find more. Prakash Bhrata, you can, Prakash Mohini ji. Yeah, Bhagini. You can please think. Build is near.
Yes, build will be better. Sita's husband has been building of the bridge. Yeah.
So there is one more suggestion from Parul Bhagini, construct. Okay, construct also we can take, but it's very specific, isn't it? So construct is like a building construction work, and that is all very technical, like very specific to construct a bridge. But here it was just like putting together. So I think build is okay. He built a bridge. It's more natural and more like it doesn't invite for more like arguments and all. I think build is okay. Okay, we can go for build.
Ma'am, bandhana in Sanskrit is very difficult to translate in English. It's got to intricate meanings also, no? Setu bandhana. To bring together.
Yes, to bring together. That is what put together is bandha. Like grantha also is like that in Sanskrit. Okay, grantha is also very difficult to. Actually, grantha is all the things put together, bind it together. Actually, it's not a book; it's binding. You know, they do. So such things are like really like obstacles in translating, but we cannot be 100% transparent there. We have to go by some idiomatic ideas. So that's why we go for build. Okay.
Build, how about construct? Is it okay?
That's what construct is too specific, isn't it?
To construct the bridge, bandhanaya, setu bandhanam.
Construct, actually construction did not happen there, na? So what we understand by construction is lot of things, lot of equipments and all. But Rama just went on putting on the stones and the bridge was built, isn't it? So it's not construction that happened. Okay, it's just placing of the stones together in order to walk over. So keeping that in mind, I think, acha, one more thing. This was like appearing in my mind. Do you, Rama Setu is okay. We have done Bandhana. What about the other Setus? What about the other bridges that we built on the roads and the flyovers and all the connecting things that we have around? Do we say that also Bandha in Sanskrit? Or we say Nirmanam?
There Bandhan doesn't come.
We'll go for
Nirmanam.
Isn't it? Nirmanam. We go for Nirmanam there. Because there is a lot of cement, there are bricks, there are like building material is there, lot of material is there which is used. Just apart, it is not just putting together. There is some technology work also going on. Isn't it? So much height, so much weight, so much design. So much soil used, so much cement used. So all these things make it a construction. So for other setus, I think we don't use bandhana. For just Rama Setu, it is bandhana.
Exactly.
So made efforts for building. Okay, took efforts. No, took efforts is not right. So we are clear with like efforts and all. We discussed it. Okay. Thanks for the suggestions. Then.
And technically, bandh means to tie up together. So all the stones were tied together to form the bridge.
Oh, true. That is why I went for build only. Okay, so we went on. Right. So build is also like something to develop, isn't it? Build is to develop also. But there was like one thing, then two things are put, then three things, then four things. That is also called building blocks. Children play, right? Building blocks. So that kind of building happened in the bridge case, isn't it? So that's why. I'm sorry, my throat is something went wrong. I think constantly going dry. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think we can go ahead. Enough of that discussion. Next one. Dhaninopi guni jyaya niti sudhiyo manyante. Shashi Rekha Bhagini can try.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste.
धनिनोपि गुणि जायाय नीति सुधी Sudhiyo manyante.
Yeah, do you understand the
Wise?
words?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sudhiyo means wise people, right?
Sudhiya. Yeah, Sudhi
Sudhiya.
is a wise man. Yeah.
Wise. Wise people consider Dhaninopi Guni Jaya, a good character person better than rich people.
Wow, that was very close. Very good. But Dhaninaha, it's in plural, isn't it?
Yeah, rich people.
People, you said. Okay. So Dan you said. Okay, the Panchami is there. Okay.
Dhanin, Dhatu is Dhanin, right? I mean, not Dhatu, Pratipadika is Dhanin.
Pratipadika is Dhani, Dhanin. Yes, correct.
Dhanin. So Dhaninaha is plural.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
So the intelligent people consider the noble person is greater than rich person. Okay, noble person than a rich person, no, than rich persons. Rich people we can say, why person? Okay, so it's not person, I'll change it.
Ma'am, can you put the same sentence other way also?
Please tell.
Guni api or you have to help.
You mean? Then he will not be Sudhi. If we'll reverse the places, okay, Guninaha api. Oh, 1 minute. It's not people. Dhaninaha api.
Which person?
So it's one person only. It's not many
Rich
persons.
person also Jayaniti. Understand?
It's a singular.
Intelligent people. Manyate. Okay. Accept intelligent people. Something.
No, not accept. No. Consider only. Man is to consider.
One is concerned. Okay.
Man is to consider. Yeah. That is okay. That word was fine. I was just like, my mind went into plural in Dhaninaha. Dhaninaha was a singular case, right?
What is Jayanita? What is Jayaniti?
Greater. Jayan is greater. Better.
Bhagini, is it Dhaninopi means Dhaninaha api or Dhaninaha api?
Dhaninaha, isn't it?
Right.
So in that it is a nakaranta kind of treated. Then in anta word, so it will go as nane nahanahani we discussed, right? Dhanina, dhanine, dhaninaha, dhaninaha, dhanini. Such termination. So it's singular Panchami.
So the Jayaniti is split into Jayan iti.
Yes, correct.
Jayan iti. So that's the Trutiya Bahuvachanam. Guni Jayan.
Not Dritiya, no. It's a
Jayan.
How do you? It's Pratama Purusha. Sorry, Pratama Vibhakti only. Jayan. Gariyan kind of. So Gariyas Shabdam. Jayas, I think. Jayas. Jayasi is there. That's why I guess it is Jayas. Okay, let us see in the Vachaspatyam. Just give me one moment. I will check with Vachaspatyam and be back. Jayasi chet karmanasam.
Jayasi chet karmanasam. Yes, I heard that.
Yeah.
So is it Shatru Pratyaya is out of this?
Yeah, it's Iyasun. It's Iyasun. I am there almost. So Jayas Trilinga Atishayena Prashasyaha Vruddhaha Va. So it's like Vruddha Prashasya Va Iyasun Jya Adeshaha. So there is an Iyasun Pratyaya. And instead of Prashasya or Vruddha, it is taking Jya Adesha. So he is Ati Vruddha. Okay. So some or here in this case it is greater than. Okay?
Greater than.
Yeah. Dhaninaha is plural, but here Dhaninaha is Panchami Vibhakti. Because we are saying api, than
Right.
sense goes with Panchami. So
Yeah,
correct.
That's correct.
Okay. We'll go for the next this thing. Prakash Mohini Bhagini. भोः विद्वांसः कृपणं राजानं कुतः याचद्वे? Are you there? I don't think she said. Then we'll go for Sri Priya.
Namaste Bhagini.
Namaste.
Boho vidvamsah Krupanam Rajanam Kutaha Yachadve. O scholar vidvamsah.
Scholars, isn't it? It's plural.
Yes, vidvamsah.
Vidvamsah, there is a
vidvamsah. Boho vidvamsah. Oh, scholars, it is then.
Yes.
Krupanam Rajanam Kutaha Yachadve. So Rajanam Kutaha Yachadve. What you are expecting from the king?
No, yacha is not to expect it. I'm sorry. Please unmute yourself. 1 minute. Sri Priya Bhagini.
Bhagini. Rajanam Kutaha Yachadve. Rajanam with king, what you want to get from the king?
No. Yacha, first make out what is yacha.
Yachate, yachete, yajante. It is otherwise scholars. Yachate means getting something from others. It is not begging, right?
It's begging. It is begging.
Begging only. So scholars will beg from king then.
So yeah, of course. Why don't they?
Why to beg, ma'am? Why to beg, ma'am? They are scholars, right?
Yeah, that is what he has to give. Don't beg.
Raja has to give voluntarily to scholars, right?
Yeah, but, scholars also do such things. They write some poetry. They go to the king and praise him, and they expect money. If the king doesn't give, they start asking for it.
So it had say begging only here. Very bad for scholars it is.
Okay, let me see. For your sake, I'll find out a better word. I can understand.
No, I don't want to say begging. That's what.
It can be request form.
Solicit, entreat.
Request or ask.
Yeah.
Kripanam Rajanam. That's clear.
Actually, yacha.
Oh, scholars, why beg the miser king?
1 minute. Let her try. We are on yet yach only. Okay. So it is to use beg or not is right now question going on. So no, we are not going to use beg. We can use ask, solicit, request, entreat. Okay. Entreat is a good word. I mean, request has a simple meaning. Request is not that deep, but entreat is a very deep this thing. Okay. Yeah.
So, scholars, Krupanam means requesting. What is it? Krupanam meaning, Bhagini?
Miser. Krupana is a miser.
So that the Raja don't want to give. Such it is the meaning. So, miser means.
Yeah, he's a miser king. Yeah, of course, he's a miser.
Okay. So we can. What word you'll use instead of begging? Asking, requesting will not be there. Requesting.
Yeah, implore or entreat.
Can we use plead? Can we use plead?
Plead,
yeah.
Plead.
It's not there in the options. It's not there in the options. Pleading is not there. Plead is something else. No. So there are like these things: to beg, to ask, solicit, request, entreat, implore. Okay, so yeah, let's leave it. It's okay. Whatever you use, entreat is okay, or implore is one thing we can use and go ahead. Then we come to.
Bhagini, I have a doubt in the previous sentence. Bhagini, Jayan Padam Easoon Pratyaya, you said, no? I have generally read it as Variyan, Variyasi, Varishta comes, no? Here, Jayan, what comes in the superlative degree?
Jyeshta, it goes to that.
Jyeshta, is it? Okay. Jaya, Jayanasi, Jeshtaha it becomes, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This-
And
ha.
yes. That kind of.
Dhanyavada, Bhagini. I didn't know that. Thank you.
It's a tough, like, it's a tough construction. It's not, it doesn't come very simply. So your doubt is in place, no problem. Okay, so let's go for the, yeah, please complete your translation, Bhagini.
Bhagini, the question, yes, Bhagini, is it a question mark here again? Why to beg the Raja that it may come?
Yes,
Scholars, why you are begging the begging Raja? Kutaha? Why you are begging Raja? Okay, the king.
Okay, right.
Okay, but in the textbook it is not given question mark, so I was confused little. So just I saw the question mark now.
There is question because Kutaha is there. Why is there na?
So why is begging? Oh, scholars, now it is okay. It seems to be right. Why you are begging the king?
Yes.
Right? Why you are begging the Mysore king?
Yes.
Yes, Bhagini. Yes, Bhagini. Thank you.
Why entered the Mysore king? Yes, fine. Good. So scholars, why do you seek the king who is a Mysore? Very beautiful.
Yes.
They try to polish it so neatly. Do you see that graceful translation? Why do you
Yes,
seek?
ma'am. Yes. Why do you seek? Why do you seek the king who is a Mysore? Yeah, it's really nice translation.
Yeah, I really like it. Okay, next we will go for the next sentence, and I will call Annapurna Bhagini.
Bhagini, one more doubt.
Yes.
See, if we translate directly from this, we cannot make such a beautiful sentence which gives more apt for the given Sanskrit this one. So we'll get marks if we write something else this.
Yeah, that's what I said. One day we had this discussion. That depends upon the teacher. Okay, whoever is checking, that depends upon the person's perception, how they understand your. Like in childhood, we used to have a lot of jokes on our, like when the papers would be corrected. If the husband and our wife were fighting, and then our papers falls into those hands, then they will give us less marks. Like that, we used to joke. Okay, but it is very fact that when they read your sentence, if it strikes them in the right way, then they will give you marks. If that doesn't enter their, like it doesn't appeal to them, I don't say it doesn't enter their head, it's the wrong word to use. It doesn't appeal to them, then they don't give you marks. It's a simple fact. Okay,
but
what I said was try to give options. Okay, for the same sentence, you can give like what words you like for in the case of beg we had discussed so much, like you can write entreat, but write grammatically. Okay, the grammatically right way you have to put the words, and give the options, and they will also look beautiful, and they might appeal to the teacher, the one who is correct. Okay. But sitting here, I cannot decide upon this point. Okay, I'm very wrong person to ask this question. But
no, not
I like options, and I like the different kinds of usages and all. It appeals to me a lot. Okay.
Yes, that's what Bhagini, because being a learner, most of them knows a lot of things here. It comes to I was just wondering after the seeing twice, thrice, I have to read to understand it. Most of the students here, you here, they're all well-versed, I think. I'm just wondering about it.
Yeah.
I'm a beginner.
Yeah, I'm happy with this class. They're all learned and they already know many forms, and they're also guessing the right words and bringing in corrections in between. Okay, it's nice suggestions they are giving. I'm happy. Yeah, you're also like that. Don't worry about it. Okay, you're also at par with them. So don't worry.
Thank you, Bhagini.
Right. So fine. Next. Should not come. So Shyamala Krishnamurti Bhagini. Shunaha Langulam Sarvada Kutilam Bhartate. A very good. Yeah. Yeah, Shruyate.
The dog's tail is always curved.
Always is
Curved.
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 Oh, okay. Turned. Yeah. The tail of dog is always bent. No, it's not bent, but it's turned. I would use rather turned.
Turned. Okay. Okay.
What do we usually use? We don't say crooked or curved. No.
Bent only is used now.
Dog's tail.
Curled.
Curl is very good. No, it's not for tail at least. I'm very unhappy with that word. Curl is a beautiful word. We cannot waste it on a dog's tail.
Yeah. Curled.
So,
We have a proverb, Bagini. Nai bala donku.
okay. Okay.
In Tamil we say Nai vala nimutta mudiyadu. That means you cannot straighten the dog's tail.
In Telugu it is
that is
vankara. Okay, so vankara is the word, and it is like crooked only. If you translate vankara, it will be crooked. Okay. So let me try the dictionary again. Let us see if any other words are there. Like dog's tail is, what do they say in English? Because in English, this is there. I don't find much.
Dog's tail is always bent.
Why will it be bent? Bend is something. Okay. Okay. Are you sure? Because I'm not convinced. Dog's tail.
If you type dogs curl their tails, it is curled.
Okay, okay. Dog's tail over crooked. Yeah, they are saying crooked also. So I'm seeing the images. There are no like these things. It stays crooked even if buried for 12 years.
Can we say it is twisted? Twisted.
No.
In American articles from the vets, it's written curled.
Okay.
Curd is given, ma'am. Crooked, bent, curd, and curd.
Okay, fine. So let's go for curd. Then it is more near.
It's more bakram.
Hey, Raman.
Hey, please unmute. Please mute yourself.
Raman.
Oh my God.
Raman.
Please don't speak when you are like to your people at home. When you are unmute, this is a request because I can't keep muting you always. Please speak what you want to speak and then mute yourself so that your household conversations don't become the part of the class. Okay, so this is a request. I've observed this happening several times, and after that, I'm telling this. I don't say you do it intentionally, but immediately muting ourselves is a very good. I know it's cumbersome, but it's a very good practice. Okay, so in the Google, I have tried several usages. I see crooked is also there, and so you also bring in curled. That's okay, but bent definitely I'm not going for it. Okay, so let's take curled or crooked, both of them. Anyone?
Ma'am. Yeah, Kutila is Vakram there again. It is apt. Vakram.
Vakra, for that only I'm trying, but no good word in mind. It's given as crooked only. So let me try for Kutila.
They have put curved.
Curved.
Yeah.
Yeah, curved is also good usage. Yeah, we can go for curved then. Okay.
Yeah.
Curved is okay. Curved is very, very perfect. It's neither like very, what do you say, figurative, nor very this thing. Okay. Yeah.
How about crooked?
Crooked, that's what. Crooked is also, I went for it, but I think curved seems to be better. Okay, curved is okay. So thank you for the suggestion.
Bagini, actually, crooked gives you the near near meaning of Kutilam also.
More like
Okay.
it's not a physical happening. It's more into other things also. So let's go for curved. Okay, curved seems to be okay. I just rest on curved. You can take crooked also. You can take curled also. I don't say they are wrong, but I go for curved. Okay, curved seems to be better. Okay, then Dhriti Bhattaji, Yuvanaha Mahantamapi Shramam Asahanta.
Namaste, Mahodaya.
Namaste, yes.
This is the first time I am attending this class.
I understand. Okay, so will you want to try?
Translating exercise.
Yes,
right?
yes, it's a translating exercise. You can try this sentence and try to do it in English. Read this and try to tell it in English.
Mahantamapi shramam asahanta.
Shramam asahanta.
Shramam asahanta. Asahanta means not able to tolerate.
No. It's not able to. It's a lakara. Which lakara is
Lang
it?
lakara.
Correct. Lang lakara, but in a positive, not in negative. Okay.
Okay. Past tense.
Past.
I didn't understand the meaning of yuvanaha.
Yuvanaha are young people. Yuvan. Okay, yuva is the young man. Yuvanaha are young men.
Young men. Plural, Mahodaya?
Yes, plural only. Yes.
Mahantam api. If I split it, it becomes mahantam plus api.
Correct.
Does it mean young people work more than elder people?
No. Where? They don't work more. Saha dhatu. Go for the dhatu's meaning, please. So what is the meaning of saha? To endure, to bear. To endure. Endure is a beautiful word. So they endure what? Mahantam abhishramam.
Young people are able to bear more than elder people.
Not more than. No. Mahantam api. So what is mahantam here? Okay, I'll give you a clue. What linga is shrama and what linga is mahanta?
Shramam, I don't know about him.
So what is shramam for asahanta? What is the relation between both? Which vibhakti is this?
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Correct. So what will be the prathama vibhakti of that?
Shrama.
Correct. Shramaha.
Shramaha. Okay.
So
Shramaha.
So mahantam. Is it dvitiya or which vibhakti?
Mahantam shramam.
Now you get it.
Okay.
So do you understand? What is this?
Young people can bear more shramam.
Shrama should be hard work or effort.
Shramam will be labor, hard work.
Hard work, yes. So yeah, so great efforts. So that's what.
Able to bear more hard work.
Yeah, more hard work. Yes. Great hard work. Okay, great hard work, great labor. Not hardship. Hardship is different. It's not hardship.
Okay, Mahodaya.
Yeah. Yeah, well tried. Well tried.
So the Bhagini, the purpose of api means even though they are young, they take great responsibilities, great efforts,
Great
right?
efforts. Yeah, correct.
So the api should be, in spite of the fact they are young, they take great efforts.
That is one, and their body can endure more pain, isn't it? They can take more hard work without getting strained themselves, without straining themselves, isn't it? That ability is there in the youth, so that's why they can take more pain, more hardship, more hard work, and all that. Hardship means
more toil. Youngs endure more toil than the older people.
But shrama is okay. It's a general hard work is a good word. Okay.
Okay.
Bhagini, api is for mahanta, right? So it's not for yuvanaha. So is it young people tolerated even big hard work?
Yes, yes.
It's that api is not for yuvana.
Api is not for mahanta. Api is for mahanta. Okay.
Mahanta.
Mahantam api shramam. Correct.
Even big hard work.
Then if we say yuvanaha api, then it will be like vruddhaha api.
Okay, yeah, it's not yuvanaha api.
Yeah. So I think that answers your question, PG Bhagini, translation of api. Okay. So we just discussed it. I'll unmute you. You can ask your questions. Then you can answer the next question. PG Bhagini. Shishyaha gurubhyaha ashisham alabhanta.
Students received blessings from their teachers.
Shishyaha gurubhyaha ashisham alabhanta. Yeah, correct. What you say is right. Shishyaha, for that, what word did you use? Students. Oh, no. We are talking about shishyas and gurus. We are not talking about teachers and students. We are talking about gurus. Okay. So disciples, we will say. So I'll change this. It's not student and teacher. It's disciples and the acharya. Okay. The preacher. It's a preacher. It's not a teacher. Okay.
Disciples received blessings from their
the disciples, yes, alabhanta obtained blessings from the teacher, from the preacher. Okay. We'll do one more sentence and we'll stop. I think this will stop the exercise. This will complete the exercise. So the last question is for, let's go for Abhijit Bhrataha. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I have put the answer. Okay.
If I read it, it's Dagna.
Dadhna.
It's Dadhanak.
Dadhna. Yes.
Dadhanak kalitamannam mahyam ativa rochate.
Correct.
So mahyam ativa rochate means I like it very much.
Yes.
And kalitamannam is some modification of rice. So
kalitam is like we can say like mixed with like.
Okay. Fine. So this means rice mixed with curd.
Yes, correct.
So rice mixed with curd pleases me very much.
Yes, correct. I like. You can translate. Pleases me also is okay. Okay, rice mixed with curd. Very good. Very well and straight put. I'm happy. Okay, Anna is food. Yes, food. Rice is okay because we use dadhi rice. Okay, curd rice is a famous. We don't say rice food. Sorry, curd food we don't say. We say curd rice, isn't it? So it's for English idiom also we have to think.
So I was not familiar with this word kalitam, but you cleared it for me.
Yeah.
I had a question. In the last sheet, we had this verb called vartate.
Yes.
So why did we use vartate instead of asti or san?
Like it's like being only. Asti is right now. Vartate is a general for a long term extended also we can use. Maybe that.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe it's a choice. That's all. Simple choice. There is nothing very deep about it, I think.
Okay.
Bhagini, I have one question. Is there a appropriateness of the use of the particular shabda or particular kriyapada for the occasion? The gentleman asked, asti sounds to me more appropriate here than vartate. So how do we choose the proper I mean, you can express the
It
same
depends upon
ideas.
that. That's what I didn't. I don't think there is a hard and fast rule for that. Whatever appeals we can take. I didn't find much difference between them. For me, vartate is more appropriate. I don't know why. I can't explain it.
So in English, the proper translation, what is intended here is the tail happens to be bent, or it's describing a particular kind of very specific situation.
Right.
Asti is much more general.
Sarvada is there, na? We are forgetting sarvada in the sentence. Sarvada asti doesn't very much appeal, isn't it?
Even then, the context is restricted because it talks of a particular part of a dog, right? What the English intention would be here to say that the tail of a dog always happens to be bent.
Yes. Happens to be is a good translation, but I don't think the same exam thing will come in between. You can put it in a bracket. Okay, you can put it in a bracket.
Ma'am, is it because we are doing Atmanepadi?
Yeah, just now I read that comment, but no, I don't think we are discussing. I mean, though the lesson is Atmanepadi, that the question is not about that. Why vartate? Why not asti is not because of the lesson and the placement. It's because of the usage they are asking. We are more discussing about the idiomatic usage of that word and the appropriateness. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's a valid question. I can understand, but with sarvada, I think vartate goes better. I don't know why. I'll think about it and come back. Asti sometimes somehow seems to me like something temporary realities, and vartate is for a long-term realities, or somehow it doesn't appeal to me that asti can sit here and fit here. Okay.
I mean, there's also an idiom saying you cannot straighten the dog's tail, right? All the dogs have crooked tails. So.
It's a fact, yeah. It's a very big fact and the whole worldly fact. And this saying is there in all the languages, I think. In India and like all situations, all the world over, it is there. Everywhere dog's tail is like that, I think. There are no straight tailed dogs.
Ma'am, as I said, the translation can be only appropriate, isn't it? We cannot do a literal translation because it will not give a proper meaning or something like that, isn't it?
True.
The maximum we can do is appropriate translation, that's all.
Correct. We cannot go for dog's tails are always straight. It is not said by this sentence at least. What is intended is different and what is said is different, and we will go by the vachakartha. That's what I said. Vachaka is the direct meaning we will go for. We will not go for implied meanings and suggested meanings at this stage. These sentences are not meant for that. Okay. Though we are capable to do, we will not go for it.
Ma'am, one more question. The same sentence, Shunaha Langulo, this is what they kept in mind is the dog's tail is always curved, or you cannot bend a dog's tail anytime. They kept that in mind, or it is different, ma'am?
The same thing, I think. No, it is not different. It cannot be different. When the dog and the tail come, it can be only one thing. It is like
Dhanyavad.
Sure. I think good discussion and good class, well participated, and I request all the others who are keeping silent also to come ahead. A lot of students I could not call all of you because we had limited sentences today. Lot of discussion happened. Yeah.
Bhagini, one more doubt, Bhagini.
Yeah, yes, Bhagini. Yeah, please.
You said Shishyaha Gurubhyaha Ashish Malavantaha. There we said that Gurubhya Shishya is come, Guru and Shishya, so disciples and teacher we took. If it is Chatraha, if it has come, if we take it as students, right?
True.
So here better to use disciples instead of students, you said, am I right?
Yes, correct. And one more comment is there. In Vyoma courses, they generally use the word Guru for teacher. Sure, it's something that strikes us very immediately as a teacher because there is nothing equal to Guru in English. This is a problem of the non-translatable words that we already discussed. I have mentioned this in the first class or the second class I told about this. So we are doing lot of wrong to our culture by translating the words into other language which don't have that depth, that connotation, that heaviness, and that total sense like Shraddha, bhakti. How do you translate pativratya into English? Somebody is a pativrata woman. We understand it by that word. How can you say is husband devoted? How can you define the husband devotedness? There are no words for many words of our acharas, of our puja vyavaharas, of our Vedas, that culture. So guru is not a teacher. Guru is not a simple teacher. I use the word preacher also very carefully, but it has a sense of somebody who practices and tells it. Okay. So that sense will be coming out. That's why preacher is a little heavier word. And in English also it is used for religious preaching and like their religious teachers are called preachers. That's why I prefer it. Okay.
And these
But
days,
mentor, can it be
English
more
dictionary.
appropriate here?
Mentor? No, mentor, no.
These days you find the word guru in English dictionaries.
True, but it is not having that sense. They can never bring in English equivalent. Yeah, guru could be like taken. It has to be like what you called imported and exported. We say, right? So it can only be exported from Sanskrit.
Yeah, ma'am, I knew the word adhyapak from Hindi, but in the books they don't use it. So I used to say adhyapak and I say no, guru. Is it okay?
No. I don't prefer. Adhyapaka is a teacher and guru is a preacher. No, we cannot use it so loosely. In fact, we can use guru directly.
No, when the teacher is teaching in the class, I'm saying about that, not as a preacher. So like teacher and students, adhyapak and shishya, or
okay,
yes.
no, adhyapak and shishya cannot go together. No, it cannot go.
No, I'm saying when it's about teaching in the class, the teacher is adhyapak, is not the guru. Guru is something else.
Yes, correct.
Saying, yeah. But in the books, always they say guru and students. So
chatraha, yeah.
Guru as a preacher or as a guru.
So we have done a lot of wrong to our culture. I'm sorry for this, but really we should stop doing it now. That's why I'm very serious about this topic. And I'm really discussing it with a lot of hope that our students will not do that. At least some people should stop doing it and stop others who are doing it. Okay. So this until it happens, like I'm sorry to bring in this discussion, but we say, oh, a lot of Ramayana happened there, He did a Shiva Tandava there, So all these words he's telling all Harikathas, that means he's lying. And then lot of Ramayana happened means lot of something wrong happened there. Okay, so such things we are using all our cultural words, and that's a different topic, but I'm telling you how careless we are about our culture and our dharmic things, and same thing is happening with guru. In Telugu, in the movies, they started using this guru for in a very wrong context, like two friends will be calling each other in the drinking scenes and all. They say, oh guru, what guru, this. That means, oh friend, they want to mean, oh friend. They can simply say, Enra, something like that. But they will not say that. They will say guru. So they wantedly spoil a lot of things. So it's related to a very deeper thing that I'm telling. Don't think that I'm just lightly mentioning these things. They have lot of background behind when I mention these concepts. Okay. I'm not simply bringing these topics. Yeah.
It's like a face yoga and ballet yoga. It's horrible. It's horrible in the West.
Lot of things are getting spoiled in the hands of the West. They are just twisting, turning, and lot of concepts are getting very drastic ends. Like somebody was saying, just simply I'm saying, I'm so fond of Ganga Mata. We call her river, but mother. Somebody was saying like Ganges. I said, why do you say Ganges? Her name is Ganga. Can you please say Ganga? Is Ganga saying Ganga very difficult for you? He said, no, I'm sorry. I understand your this thing. So why don't we correct people that way? Our words are sacred, our sacred places, sacred words, sacred people, and which have more deeper meaning. We understand it right at the face that Guru is not a teacher, but still we translate it as a teacher. We fail to do our duty, and that's why we are losing our these things. It's not a class discussion. I'm sorry to bring in all this, but it's important. Otherwise, we don't get any place to discuss these and understand them. Okay. So with apologies only, I add this information to the class so that you be cautious and you don't do that mistake, and you will become teachers tomorrow. You also encourage your students not to use such things and not to like develop a habit of, in Telugu, like lot of words are. I just said, when one of my Hindi friends was talking, oh, wahan par to bahut bada Ramayan ho gaya. I said, stop saying that. Wahan par Ramayan hua, wahan par Mahabharat macha. So don't use such words. They're very sacred books, and I want them to be duly respected by everybody. Like I respect other religions, I respect other people. I want them to respect my religion also, my religious things also. So we should be at least directly, we should own the responsibility of doing it. Okay. Otherwise, we will lose lot of things in future. For that, I'm telling. Okay. So in the simple translations also, we can learn all that. Okay. So if a small word like kutila, yacha, we were like stuck up there. Bhagini did not want to use, like Vidwansas cannot go and beg. How much she was like very, I liked it. Yes, that much emotional. People say, hey, don't get emotional so much. But you know, emotional people only are like, they are protecting the culture. They are safeguarding the culture, you know. We have to be emotional in some places, okay. So that's why I'm just bringing it. With each word we are discussing it. So with the religious words like guru is a religious word. Guru is a very like sacred and it has a deeper connotation. That's why we can't loosely translate it as anything. Better put guru only. In bracket, you can put teacher, preacher, preceptor, whatever you want to put. But in outside the bracket, you use guru only. That also will bring in some kind of like justice to the word. Okay. Yeah. With this, I end my like whatever I wanted to say. I said it.
Ma'am, this Sanskrit vocabulary is so many, and the translation is very difficult. So where can we find all this vocabularies, ma'am?
Nowhere. I'm really, this is a sorry situation. No dictionaries will help us, and dictionaries are going to mislead us. Yes, yes. I find it in Kale, I find it in Apte, because in the haste to translate things immediately, they did not know what wrong they are doing for the future generations. If you read the first book of Sanskrit, if you read some Kale's higher Sanskrit grammar, you find such words loosely translated and which are affecting our behavior right now. So we say a class, somebody who takes a wages from the principal. And we were made to stand. I stopped working in a corporate college just because they made us stand. And I asked, why this? Like students are sitting and teachers are made to stand all the day. Why is it? Then one of the students said laughingly, madam, you take salary from the principal. That means you are a negative side. We are paying the fees. That's why we are on the positive side. We are sitting. So this is the attitude towards the teachers that the corporate students bear. And of course, they will have it because they paid in lakhs and crores of money they are paying to the corporate colleges. Why will they have respect? And you are bringing the guru to that standard. If I translate guru as teacher, then imagine from the point of students, such point of view of those students, what will they think? They will think guru as the same one. In fact, guru is like giving up everything. He doesn't take anything in return except some guru dakshina, which they give by their willing. Okay. The parents, just for the running of the institution, just for the sake of the livelihood, he is paid something very meagerly as per this situation of the students. If the student is very poor, they would not take anything from the student. They would rather say, okay, he can come and sit along with others, he can learn. I will not take anything. Even today, like Mataji is there, Pushpa Dikshit, she doesn't take anything from the students. She's a guru. She's a real guru. Like she's not taking anything from the students. Like that, such people also are equated to teachers and they are losing their place, they are losing their respect, and we are responsible for such things happening around. So that is why, okay, let us be careful.
Bhagini, it's a very complex topic. You touched on something, so I don't think we can find a solution, but everybody should try to.
We should attempt to keep one solution, like Nataraja Bhrata, I can tell you one solution. Use the words as they are. That is one solution. That's one beautiful solution. Because we all understand as like Hindus, we understand as like Sanskritists, we understand certain things. That's why we can just say, if Guru also is said, we can understand what a Guru is. Without the translation of teacher, this is what my Gurudeva told in once he told, like when you translate, just keep the content words as they are. The Shishya shows lot of Shraddha towards his Guru. Isn't this sentence beautiful? Isn't this sentence understandable for you? Isn't it? So that is how we should be like winning over back our like glory, back our our own self, our own existence, our own astitva, as I can put it. Okay.
Ma'am, the best part of the courses is that I started correcting the books, the translations. Like this, ma'am taught us differently. Let me search more. It is not word. Yes,
Thank you so much.
not
Yeah.
fit into Ramayana or whatever. They were translating about, I will search the word for Rama. I said, no, Rama cannot be like this. It was, and after I learned more, I said, yes, it is not like that. The word is not proper.
Right. So better keep the content words as there. But let us try with that. Like, let us just keep the words, other words, non-content words in English and all content words in Sanskrit, and we can try such ways in our write-ups, in our things. Let us see.
Madam,
yeah,
I want to comment on this. Shunaha langulam sarvada kutilam vartate. Here, vartate and asti, they have the same meaning like is. Okay, but this being is saying, like, you know, it is coming since generations. Every language has got this translation.
Yes.
Okay. And it has become a rudi. So in Sanskrit they call it word rudi. So there they might have used this atmanepadi kriyapadam instead of parasmaipadi. So that is why they kept it intact, I think.
Okay, that's what. Yeah, it gives a sense of something which is long run.
They were using mostly this kind of Atmanepati and Parasmaipati concept was more earlier. Now they, for an easy way, they made it Parasmaipati more than Atmanepati. And this being the oldest one, which comes from ages, so they might not have touched with this Kriyapadam.
Okay.
Just interpretation, maybe right or wrong, just it's my feeling I told.
Fine. Thank you for adding this. Yes. Nice discussion. Thank you so much for your inputs. Yes, I'll be like closing the class now. Okay, we have gone like far beyond our time again as usual. So let's close it with the prarthana. Swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahishaah gobrahmanebhyah shubhamastu nityam lokah samastah sukhino bhavantu sarve bhavantu sukhina sarve santu niramayah sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Astu. Shubhamastu to everyone. Ram. Nice talking.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavadah Bhagini. Shubharatri.
Beautiful class, ma'am.